Hello and welcome back to Europe 1100. We have now entered the domain of the French, and as you can see we're already at Calais, and well, it looks as though the French are actually having some problems on multiple fronts, because obviously apart from attacking us, or apart from being in a war with us, I don't know whether they're actually attacking us that much, but apart from that, as you can see, there is another faction attempting to attack them. Now this is obviously fantastic for us. I am assuming that that is the Holy Roman Empire. I'm going to assume that that's the case. As you can see, look at our total strength right now. Our total strength is actually looking significantly better than I ever would have expected when we first started out, if you recall, all the way back when we were, you know, having a couple of fiefs in Ireland, for example. Yeah, that's pretty much... I wasn't expecting much from that. Anyway, I'm going to change our war strategy to offensive here. I want to be as aggressive as we possibly can because the French actually have a significant portion of territory, and we're going to be attempting to attack Calais, as I said, and we'll see how that goes. Now, bear in mind, obviously, I would like to... You know what? I'm literally just going to throw caution to the wind a little bit here, because I want to get the walls down as fast as possible. I am just going to leave one of my trebuchets up. We're going to see if it actually gets destroyed really, really fast. Yep, it did get destroyed really, really fast. Okay, well, that's somewhat unfortunate. Can it maybe survive a little bit long? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, okay, fine. We're going to have to do something about that. We're going to have to just leave it. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. So apparently that is not going to work. Apparently my strategy of leaving them up is not going to work. So I'm just going to have to put them into reserves. I was very much hoping that we'd be able to just, you know, kind of brute force it a little bit, because let's face it, Calais, as you can quite clearly tell, doesn't have a significant amount of troops here. I was kind of thinking, hey, you know what, maybe that's going to be enough, you know, maybe we'll be okay to do that. And as you can see, we've got Mr. Horse Thief over here joining us. Oh, he actually already took the castle that he was at. So that's very cool. Going to give this to him. Yeah, bear in mind, by the way, okay, now, here's the thing, yeah? Here's the deal. What I'm going to try to do is I will try to find a companion that has a French culture. I currently do not have one. So obviously that's a little bit of an issue. I'm not going to be making peace with the French, thank you very much. No, obviously, why would we? There is no point in that. But someone very, very, you know, astutely pointed out that the reason why Mr. Horse Thief wants to make peace is because of all the random clans that the game thinks that we are at war against, when in actual fact, those clans are posing basically zero threat to us at the moment. So that's really, that's actually a good point. So thank you very much for pointing that out, because that was, yeah, that was a bit confusing to me initially, and I thought to myself, what's going on with that, you know? So it's nice to know that that is indeed the reason. Anyway, as you can see, we've got a bunch of people here, and I don't even have enough space to actually recruit all of them, hilariously enough. And thankfully, there's the autosave coming in, just in case we have a crash. You know, it's actually kind of annoying that I have to have the autosave on every 10 minutes because it takes so long to save. I think that's in the base game as well, so I don't think that is a... I don't think that's a mod thing. I think the saving seems to take a long time for some reason. I have no idea why, but apparently it does. Otherwise, let's go in and see what we can do. We do have Mr. Horse Thief here as well, so he's obviously going to be doing a pretty good amount of damage, hopefully. And, oh yeah, thank you to the person as well that actually did mention that the reason why my bow was doing such little damage is because it was raining at the time. And that's a good point. I did not take into account the weather. And yeah, I never usually take into account the weather actually, so that is a significant damage decrease. And yeah, again, thank you for pointing that out, because that really makes sense now. It makes a huge amount of sense, because 40% less damage, yeah, I can definitely see that. You know, I can definitely see what's happening with that. And I'm getting shot from all over the place, but that's fine. I'm just going to go up here. I'm going to tell all my forces to charge in, because why shouldn't we? And then I'm just going to do a little bit of sniping from all the way over here. I'm not going to really be super aggressive. I'm not really wanting to die. I would just like to get a couple of... yeah, the main problem is the arrow drop right now. I think it's because it's snowing as well, by the way. I think the snow is also making a difference. Maybe to our damage. I don't know. But if we can just increase my bow skill just a little bit, then I'll be pretty pleased. Maybe get some... Oh, nice. Wow, they're actually moving now. That's kind of perfect for us. That means that my forces will have a much easier time of eliminating them. I wouldn't mind getting some headshots, please. Yeah, there we go. There's a nice headshot. Yeah, 1 headshot in 10 is probably not the best. Ah, nice, nice. We got a good little neck shot right there. Well, my athletic skill is almost 200, and, well, as you can quite clearly tell, this is going to definitely be a victory. I mean, as soon as Mr. Horse Thief turned up, I was like, yeah, okay. That's basically all you need to know about that, isn't it? Anyway, there we are. Very nice and simple, and, yeah, as I said, we are going to try, if we can, to find... actually, you know what? I might start looting some things, because I am running out of cash a little bit, so I might need a little bit of money to, you know, shore up our, you know, our coffers, I guess you could kind of call it, because I am actually putting in a lot of money every single time we go to one of these places, so it is making a big difference there. But yeah, if we can get a French companion, that would be ideal. But it's actually quite funny, because whenever I have found companions in any way, usually they are not. They are usually something completely different, and I'm talking about, you know, I found a Spanish one, I found, obviously, Welsh, because Mr. Horse Thief is Welsh, and I'm just going to give him, I'm going to give him all the fiefs until we find a French companion, and then we're going to make them the person that's getting all of those. I was kind of hoping that I'd find one here, but no. Unfortunately not. Ah, they do have 79,000 in gold, though. Yes, that is perfect. All right, so just going to do a little bit of selling here of all of the saddles, and, oh yeah, loads of grain for us to get rid of here. I would like to purchase the other foodstuffs. Sell the cows and the hogs and the silk and all that wonderful stuff as well. And otherwise... we do want to do a little something. Oh yes, we want to get rid of all this stuff. This is going to be extremely good for us, and I kind of wish, as I said, I mean, obviously there's a mod for that, but I don't have that installed right now, but there is a mod that actually allows you to sell until 0 or whatever it is, and basically it just allows you to click one button, and then, you know, it sells basically every single thing in your inventory until the merchant has... well, 0 cash, as it said. You know, it's a pretty obvious thing, you know. Pretty obvious. Anyway, yeah, apart from that, we are actually fine to continue. Should we go over to... yeah, where is Mr. Horse Thief? He's over here. Why are you over here, sir? He is traveling to some place to raid. Where? That's over here. So why is he... oh, wow. Okay, so he's really dropping the ball right here. All right. I'm a little bit... gotta say, I'm a little bit saddened by that. I actually thought that, hey, you know what? Maybe he's gonna... you know, he's gonna be a bit proactive in how he is... you know, dealing with defending and so on and so forth. I don't know. I mean, I did tell him to be as offensive as possible, and you know what that means? Oh, the game just crashed. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have saved after the siege, shouldn't I? Yeah, that would have helped. Ooh, they really want to declare peace, don't they? Yeah, so we're back, obviously. Oh dear, yeah, and there goes one of my trebuchets almost instantly, of course, because I'm not paying attention. Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, that's great. Personally, I prefer... You know what? I think a trebuchet should last longer than this, but, well, it doesn't matter. That's a minor gripe. A minor gripe of mine. And let's just get rid of that. Okay, so we got 3, so I might as well put the 3 out right now. And then they'll do their bombardment. Hopefully we'll get the walls down, and hopefully the game won't crash again. Because let's face it, that's annoying. So, yeah, I mean, it's actually quite funny because I can go entire episodes without it crashing at all, and then all of a sudden it crashes randomly. I don't know. I'm not sure what causes that. Anyway, I did repeat the same steps that I did before. But I didn't go into the siege at Calais. I did go in manually, but I didn't actually shoot anything myself, because usually when I am, when I'm by myself, I don't actually participate in the battle at all. I literally just let my forces complete the siege. So my skills are going to look a little bit lower than they were before. But you obviously can understand that because I didn't go into the battle. So, I didn't actually shoot at anything. So yeah, anyway. Oh, these guys are looking pretty harsh. Okay, yeah. You see these archers up here? Oh, yeah. You see these archers that I'm missing right now? Yeah, there we go. Those are Khan's guards. What? Why are they Khan's guards? I don't know, but I'm being shot at. That's not very good. Alright, we're gonna have to do something about this. Okay, what is actually happening with my forces right now? They're just getting absolutely massacred. I'm gonna tell my forces to charge in. Didn't I already do that? Oh, did I literally just get shot in the head for 94 damage? Who actually shot me right here? These guys or what? Are we gonna lose? Oh wow, I'm actually really surprised. Yep. Wow, okay, never mind. We're not doing that. We are not doing that. Okay, I think I'm gonna need someone else to actually come along and help me out here. It seems I'm super surprised actually. I guess that's what happens when you have Khan's guards in there and all that stuff, because they are inherently going to be so powerful. They really are. I mean, as far as I'm aware, horse archers do gain a significant, defensive bonus. So that's obviously going to make a big difference in general. And, well, I guess I can just be thankful that we have a large number of prisoners so that I can actually do things like that, and we can just recruit those over and over again. Okay, so let's see here. Who's this? This is one of those guys. Yeah. I wouldn't mind actually. Let me see. Can I not ask these fellows to join me? No, that's the leader. Yeah, this is not the leader, so I guess I will just fight him normally. This is a really good way, by the way, to get your HP back if you do have preventive medicine. Preventive medicine, obviously, is that perk that gives you health back whenever you win a battle. So if you go in to a battle that is as easy as fighting looters, then you're going to get your health back. And it's actually a lot faster doing that than waiting for some time. So that's something to bear in mind. I think I kind of want to call for an army. Okay, he already has an army. He's traveling to the chateau. I'm going to get these friends to join me. Who's this? I have no idea who that is. Bobby. That is a hilarious name for someone in our illustrious company here, because just look at who we have. We have Mr. Iron Eye. We've got Of the Wastes, and then we have who else? A Blood Axe, and then we got Bobby. I don't know. It's quite amusing to have such a normal name in comparison to everything else. Anyway, yeah. Otherwise, oh, nice. Beartilde actually got to 225 in Stuart. I'm just going to wait here for some time. Hopefully, have my forces eventually arrive, and then we'll be able to head in here. This fellow is coming out here for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. And Mr. Ironbelly is continuing to I don't want to retreat. Yes, Mr. Ironbelly is continuing to win his tournaments, which is wonderful. That is absolutely perfect. and hopefully we'll be able to take this. But that was hard. You saw how difficult that actually was, right? Because, you know, usually we're thinking to ourselves, you know, it's actually not that difficult. No, there we go, there we go. He's actually taking that. Okay, that's perfect. I'm not sure whether... I don't know whether I like him actually focusing on castles right now, but I can't really do much about that, you know. He basically... Oh, he took it. Okay, he actually took it. Wow, he's an absolute monster, isn't he? Alright, so, yeah. Anyway, we are going to have to destroy the last little bit of the walls here. The owner is once again going to be him, of course. I mean, you know, he is taking them, so he deserves to maintain ownership over them, and because we have so many loyalty policies, that's really not going to make a difference. Okay, yeah, let me just save here. I love the fact that the tooltip was stuck on the screen. That was wonderful. Anyway, hopefully we will be able to now take this. I'm actually kind of surprised that we had such an issue beforehand, but I suppose that was purely for the fact that we just didn't have enough troops. You know, because obviously I only had my own army, which was, you know, 300 strong or something like that. And I assume that just wasn't good enough. Which, I gotta say, I'm quite surprised at, because we have a lot of high-tier troops. But I guess the high-tier troops don't make that much of a difference in comparison. You know? I think that's the main concern here. These fellows right here, these ones up here, are actually the ones that we have to be super careful of. Apparently, the master crossbowmen are significantly powerful. Nice headshot. That's what we like. Yes. Now, look at how much... Okay, look at how much damage we're actually dealing right now. We are dealing so much more damage just purely for the fact that I now have clear weather. That's it. Just clear weather. That is making all the difference. Really, really nice. So yeah, it just goes to show that weather makes a massive, massive difference in how much damage you're actually going to be able to deal with your bow. So bear that in mind if you're going to go into a siege or even a battle, that indeed you are going to be dealing significantly less damage when it's raining or snowing or anything like that. And I'm going to get shot and killed most likely because the enemy likes to focus me down. So I will just try to eliminate a couple more. Or not. Okay, how many are we actually... Oh, no, we're doing much better this time. Okay, we're doing much better this time, but look at how many archers they have on the battlements here. This is the main issue. Look at these guys right here. They are literally just raining down all kinds of death upon us, and we can't do much about it. You know? We can't do much about it. It's very, very difficult to get ourselves up there. I am hoping that we're actually going to be able to achieve victory. My forces are coming in waves. I don't know whether we're going to be able to even. Do you think we can make it? Do you think we can actually make it? We've lost over 100 troops right now. I'm not liking the look of this, actually. This is not looking good. Yeah. My own army has literally lost this many, but I'm not sure how many reinforcement waves. How many reinforcement waves are we actually going to get? Oh no, we're getting more. Okay, that's good. Okay, my own party is now coming in. Hopefully we're going to get some high-tier units to come in and actually clear out the remaining forces, because it seems like the enemy is not getting any additional reinforcements. Okay, that's great. Whew, okay, we actually did end up making it, but that was close. And that just goes to show whether you have a significant advantage by eliminating the walls, or numbers, or even combat strength. You never know when a siege like this is going to happen. And I have no idea why. Why do you think this happened? It's because of the layout, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's because of the layout, because the layout specifically designed just incredibly powerful archer positions. That is literally the entire reason. These guys have decent stats, but I'm not entirely sure if I want to get them. Obviously, this is indeed a town, so I should probably take them just so that I can sell. I guess that makes sense, right? I guess that makes sense. And we're just going to take all of the loot. And we'll just show mercy here. Let's actually have a look. No companion. Yeah, I still haven't found a French companion. It's actually quite funny, though. I went over to Cologne just a moment ago. Well, obviously, before we went into this siege. I mean, you saw me do that before the crash. And there was actually a companion there. And he was Portuguese. So, unfortunately, you know, we're not going to be able to, you know, get him. Because that doesn't make any sense. But the fact is, it was quite funny because we went there before at the almost exact same time and we didn't see any companion. So that just goes to show it's very highly variable when these companions will appear and when they won't. So, you know, that's a thing to consider as well. Anyway, let's go and see what we can do about getting rid of these guys and selling them. Let's have a look-see here. Yeah, we're just going to get rid of the lower tier ones. We are sorting by tier, of course, and we're just going to do something like this, and we're just going to keep the tier 4s. Oh, that's actually, that's remarkably balanced. We're only getting 2,300 gold as well, which is quite funny. Anyway, I now have 245,000, so I'm going to be placing a whole bunch of cash in here. And they're still going to be gaining a significant amount of loyalty, as you can see. So I don't really need to do much. So I can just wait here for some time. We're going to need to do that because my forces... I'm actually kind of thinking that I might disband the army. Because if I disband the army, my forces are going to be able to try to recruit and recuperate and so on. Maybe that would be a good idea. Aha! Hello there, Henry IV. Yes, indeed. He's decided to declare war against us. Yep. That is the Holy Roman Empire declaring war on us. Okay, I think it may... I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. What I'm thinking right now is I'm kind of thinking that maybe we should make peace with the French and fully concentrate on the Holy Roman Empire, because look at how massive they are right here. They've got some pretty big combat strength. Yeah, as you can see, look at that. So we're going to need every single little bit of, you know, our own strength to be able to fight them. And I'm thinking that might be the only way that we can really do it. You can see here that we're going to receive 3,400 tribute per day, which is pretty good. I would love to be able to capture more, though. That's the thing. Do you think I can capture Paris, for example? Do you think I can capture that before the inevitable happens? Oh, there's already a garrison in there. That's incredible. Yeah, we might. We might be able to. I actually don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Let's see. They have 900 in there, though. They have 900. That's way too many. What about this one over here? What about Orleans? What do they have? What do they have? Oh, they got a bunch of these guys. Is that the leader? Oh, I'd like to speak to the leader and maybe try to get him working for me. Can we get him? Yes, there we go. Hello there, sir. Can I not? Okay. Apparently he doesn't want to. No, they have a contract, I guess. I guess they have a contract with the French right now, and they're not willing to break that just now. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna give that to. Shall we give that to Mr. Horseleaf, or shall I take it for myself? I think I'll take it for myself. That is a town, so it's gonna give us some pretty decent cash, hopefully. 728. Oh, there are so many vassals here. Ah, see? Okay. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to see... Oh, wow, look at that. Almost 6,000. Yeah, I will make peace for 6,000. Did that actually work? Yes. Okay, because I remember way back when they first instituted this ability for the AI to offer you certain tribute amounts for a peace agreement, that when you accepted it, it actually wouldn't do the transfer, and it would literally just give you 0. So it's actually very nice that that has been fixed. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do anything with Orleans here, and I'm going to have to make my way back very quickly over to our town, because that's where we're fighting the Holy Roman Empire now. You see how much money we're making now, though? Look at that. 500. Absolutely insane. Okay, yeah, so we got Stephen the First here. And he's going to have a really hard time, in my opinion. I think this is going to be very difficult for him. Yeah, he's gone in now. Okay, let me have a look-see. Okay, yeah, there's 375 in there. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break in to help the defenders. That's going to be 74 troops being lost. I think that's actually okay. And we're just going to help them. And should we go into the actual siege, or shall we do an auto-resolve? I'm thinking right now, let me actually just have a look at their... they have... This is I think I'm going to auto-resolve a little bit here. How is that going to work? Are we actually going to win this? Maybe? Yep, there's the victory. Okay. Well, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. I'm not going to take... Should I take them prisoner, though? That's the question. I think I will take them prisoner. But not yet. Not yet. Soon. Soon we will take them prisoner. Okay, here we go. We've got a lot of people to level up as well. Absolutely perfect. Love that. You can get all those. And I'm going to have to get rid of some lower tier troops here. Unfortunately... Didn't really want to have to do that, but apparently I do. And there we have it. Okay. Yeah, there's actually a lot of really, really high tier troops here. Like, for example, these fellows. I would like to get these as well. Wow, yeah, these are going to be so good for us. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to get rid of quite a few. Wow, I don't even have enough. Oh, well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. If some of them decide to leave, then they can very well leave. You know, that's nothing, neither here nor there for me, to be honest, right now. So we're just going to take all the loot. And I'm very pleased that this is actually now my my town. This is going to take 2 days to be complete. And then we're just going to be focusing on basically every single thing. I'm going to move my governor over here as well, by the way. This is obviously going to be extremely important to grow. And I think he's done a really, really good job at Waterford at the moment. So I don't think I'm going to need to worry about that any further. Alright, so now that that is done, it's going to take 3 days, actually, for him to get over here. Very much hoping that he's going to be over here quite soon. Not because it's going to be, you know, rebelling or anything like that, but just because I really want to see how fast he can actually make the improvements. Because that's going to be extremely satisfying. And otherwise, I'm wondering where Mr. Horse Thief is. Oh, he's over there. He's already taking a castle. Okay, that's absolutely perfect. Okay, wonderful. Now we just need to decide which fief we want to go for. And that is probably going to be Strasbourg, maybe? Strasbourg? I think maybe something like that. I think we'll probably go over there. I am not sure whether we're going to remain in this army, though. That's the thing. Because I'm kind of thinking that maybe they need to recuperate their forces. Oh, there's only 271 here. Okay, we can really easily take this. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's take it. Super fast. Come on now. I'm gonna put this into reserve until we have 2 available, and then I will put them out there. There we go. Let's do that. And let's try to increase this a little bit. There we go. Nice. Okay, so they should be able to handle it, or at least I hope so. I hope 2 trebuchets will be able to handle themselves. And yes, indeed, it looks as though they are able to. Thankfully, we're not being attacked by any large armies just yet, because no doubt the Holy Roman Empire is definitely going to have more than just the one army, of course. I mean, it is to be expected after all. And otherwise, we can now level up these guys. Well, we've got 15 war mounts? Really? 15 war mounts? I had no idea. Okay, that's wonderful. Anyway, we've got the walls down. We can make our way in straight away. These guys literally are not going to stand a chance, or at least they shouldn't. But as we've seen, it very much depends on the layout. The layout is such a big deal. I think I was talking about this in a previous episode of some series or another. I actually don't remember which series it was. Maybe it was this one. But yeah, the layout is so important. It's actually staggering how important it actually is. Because you may think, oh yeah, combat strength, numbers, you know, how many archers they have and all that stuff. Yeah, that's all obviously going to be taken into account, but at the end of the day, the only thing that matters in the end is really the layout, because if there's a significant bottleneck, for example, or if there's a place for archers specifically to stand where they can rain down all their arrows upon anyone that decides to come through the walls, then that's it. That's going to be it. I can't even imagine how difficult the siege at Metz would have been if we didn't take down the walls. That would have been absolutely hilariously difficult. Or maybe it wouldn't have been. I don't know. Maybe it would have been a lot easier. I have no idea. I can only imagine that it would have been much more difficult, but that's only because of prior experience thinking, you know, oh, taking down the walls is making it a lot easier, but I don't know whether that would have... I don't know, maybe we would have been able to circumvent a lot of the archer damage if we'd actually gone through with using siege towers or something like that. I don't know. That's the thing. It's all to do with trying things out, but that layout was absolutely beastly. Really, really strong. Anyway, we are actually fine here. We've taken this very easily. Not going to take any of these troops. And, ooh, yeah, nice loot, nice loot. Very nice indeed. And there we go, show mercy. No! Okay, we lost our companion. He's dead. He's out of there. And on that hilarious note, that will be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.